Welcome to Guest Pass, the show where I travel the world checking out gyms to see if they're going to be the right fit for you. Today we're in Osaka, Japan at B&F Sports Gym. And this is one of those gyms. Let's go get our Guest Pass. This is a hidden gem. Tucked away above an auto shop, this is something you have to see. Make your way up those stairs right there. This is a stairway to bodybuilding heaven. Just wow. What did we find in Osaka? This is a hidden gem for sure, but it is such a gem. I am almost too overwhelmed to speak right now, and the amount of excitement I have to show all of you at Guest Pass what this place is and what this place offers. I have so much excitement and enthusiasm, and I'm gonna do my very best to show you everything. But you gotta stay with me. There's a lot of colors, there's a lot of machines, there's a lot of options, there's a lot of amenities. Everything you could imagine is in here. From day 1 to 2025, it is all in here, and it is all hardcore, intense, and ready for you to crush weights, to crush goals. You could do anything you want back here. You could be Mr. Olympia, or you could just walk through that door on day 1 and be filled with more inspiration than almost anywhere else on the planet. Let's get into this. The layout in here is rather simple. It is a square, but it is also a maze of amazing equipment that you have to navigate. And not so much because it's tight packed, because of the options. The options, the color, the diversity in equipment. There is so much to take in. Everywhere I look, my brain is racing with what I want to do next. I want to go over there, I want to do curls. I want to use that machine. I don't even know what this is, but I got to check it out. If it's not broke, don't fix it. The old school equipment is by far some of the best equipment for building gains that you'll ever find. This right here, lying leg curl. But check this out. You see the old school way of having one solid pad? I like this more than the new stuff because it supports my body the entire way. So I have no awkwardness of pressure while I'm repping. This right here, this is golden to me. That chrome, I love chrome. I can see this stuff shining from a football field away, and I can feel the pump starting as soon as I recognize it. But that's not where this stops. Check this out. They have welded extra bars, so you can add plates on here. Use that whole stack, not enough, add plates, go insane. Let's start with the classic, the Pullover machine. 6-time Mr. Olympia, Dorian Yates. This was one of his favorite machines ever, and it is one of mine as well. Or how about this calf raise? First off, cylinder plates, you never see that anymore. And in the chrome, come on. But check this out. Extra plates on top, but are they extra? No. This is screwed on. If you can't start with this, you gotta start with another calf extension. And I absolutely love that. This gym is built for gains. And here we have a calf extension again, but there's no fixed plates on here. So it doesn't matter if you are Mr. Olympia or if you were coming in off the street on day 1. There are machines for everybody in here. Like Funasis. How often do you see Funasis? A lot of you are probably hearing that name for the first time, but that's not what we're really touching on. What I want you to see, this is brand new, which means this gym is constantly improving and constantly adding equipment for their members. They might have started in 1812 and have everything leading up until today, but they'll have new stuff tomorrow. And of course, They didn't have these in 1960, but they have it in here for you today. And I love this as an option. We got pre-workouts, coffees, post-workout. Thank you, B&F. And this is a gym that knows the members are here to do work and they know what they're doing. Of course, you don't have to. It can be day one for you, come through the door, have a great workout. But if you are seasoned, if you are a vet, you might need these things. Sometimes you gotta tighten up some dumbbells. Sometimes you gotta change things for your preference. They allow that. You can absolutely judge a gym on their leg equipment. And there is so many pieces for calves, quads, hamstrings in here that you can rest assured knowing that you can come in here, train legs, and that this facility is hardcore, intense, and absolutely tailors to competitors. All over the walls, top athletes from all over the world, inspiring, giving motivation. I feel that right now. I don't think I've ever been so motivated as I am right now in this gym. And I mean all over the walls. Mr. Olympias, Miss Olympias. The walls are literally screaming at me to give my all. Do better, get bigger, be harder, work harder. I absolutely love the colors in this gym. It reminds me of the 80s and the 90s, the golden era of bodybuilding, the old school era of bodybuilding, when bodybuilding was new, it was exciting, everybody was a part of it, the guys were growing like weeds, the physiques were still some of the gnarliest physiques we have ever seen, and this captures that so incredibly well. All of the dumbbells from 1 kilo all the way up to 70 kilos, which is the heaviest dumbbells we have seen in Japan so far. And this, again, touching back on that tradition, that old school, these are the plate dumbbells. I love these. I adore these massive leverage machines. These are some of my favorite pieces of all time. But also, check out the old school attachments that they had to diversify these exercises. I haven't seen this in a while, but I absolutely love this machine. This is a Cybex leg press, but your position, it's almost like a hack squat. It also keeps your head very neutral during the lift. So you can go ham, and I mean ham on this thing. At Guest Pass, we try not to have strong opinions or play favorites. If we show you a gym, it's a good gym. You can get a great workout in. But I gotta tell you, if I lived here, this would be my gym. I would be in here every single day. I love this facility. The members take care of this place. All over the facility, you will find towels for wiping things down, sanitation, and little baby trash cans as well. I love machines. I use machines every single day in my training routine. Some people say weights are better than machines, and some people argue the opposite. No matter what you're looking for or what you need, behind me is a full free weight area. We have benches, squat racks, more dumbbells. There is a lot you can do in here depending on what you're looking for. It's no mystery that this gym prioritizes building muscle over everything else, but there is still no excuse to skip your cardio. Here, we have an old school Quest Tech stair climber, we have a treadmill, and a few bikes and a rowing machine in the corner. This is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. But it's not about the size that matters. It's about how you use it. You can move a lot of weight in this gym. We've already seen the welded on pegs to add more plates. But how about this row machine? We have 2 pegs right here, so you can double up on the amount of plates you can use. Why don't they make them like this anymore? We are all familiar with doing dips, but check this out. You can loosen the restraints, and you can have the right distance for your clavicles. Just off the main floor and outside the designated locker rooms, we have 4 tanning beds and more lockers as well. Each one of these tanning rooms has a lay-down style bed and a lot of room to get changed. Let's check out the locker rooms. We have 2 showers, a place for your coat, and more lockers. The bathroom has 1 urinal, 1 toilet, 1 sink. And of course, you can tell we are in Japan by the glorious, fabulous, wonderful toilets, which I will miss you. I will miss you probably most of all. And I love the little sinks on the back of the toilets. I think that is just such a good idea. Who is this guy and what does he represent? The straw hat gives protection from unexpected disasters. The big eyes looks at things correctly to make right decisions. The big belly represents calm and boldness. The sake bottle in hand, no worries about food. The smile is an ambial smile that leads to prosperous business. And the ball of gold is to improve good luck. The B&F mascot. When you are visiting B&F Sports Gym, keep in mind that your guest pass is 2,000 yen. If you are a student or a woman, however, it will be 9,000 yen. For men, it is 10,000 yen. But if you are a competitor, talk to the front desk because they have some special options available for you. I would be in here every single day, surrounded by these champions. All of this started because of my love for bodybuilding. I love training so much. I am so competitive when it comes to bodybuilding. Not to be the best, but to make me the best that I can be. I wake up every day wanting to win. I wake up every day thinking about my goals. Every single day, I try to put one foot in front of the other and pursue what I am after. And what I am after is the best representation of my physique that I can display ever. And I haven't accomplished that yet. Not in my own mind. Out of all the contests I've done, I've been competing since 2007. I've competed over 30 times. I have 12 overalls, 24 wins, but I'm nowhere near close to being finished or being close to the vision I have in my head. I want to display that vision. I want to create that vision for myself. Now, of course, I want to share it with you, and I want it to be celebrated in the form of trophies and wins. But my internal goal, my sense of being, what I want more than anything, is to be able to bring my physique to the best level possible. I don't know how far that's going to take me in life or where it's going to lead next, but I don't really care because it's so personal to me to try to achieve that I'll do anything I need to, no matter what, any situation, any amount of work, any amount of food, any amount of training to try to accomplish that. I love facilities like this. Right now, my skin is crawling to go get a workout. I want so badly right now to lift weights and to push myself to limits I've never pushed myself before. Over the last 20 years, you might think to yourself, David, haven't you pushed a lot? Haven't you given it all? Sure, but I know that there is more. And when I'm in a facility like this, it feels obvious to me that I can push so much harder and give so much more. And that is all I want to do right now. All I want to do is go home and eat my food and grab my bag and come back here and try. I want to try, I want to fight, I want to win. That is what I want when I am in here right now. The amount of motivation that I feel, the amount of excitement that I feel, I don't even care if you can feel it. It's so internalized with my own goals and my own passion that I just want to stop this episode and crush weights and then get back to it later. This is a gym for me. And who built this? Because I can guarantee this does not happen on accident. You don't just go to a gym auction, grab some stuff, lease a space, and create all of this behind me. No way. The owner of this gym actually has a show himself called the B&F Classic. People compete year after year underneath of my man back there. He himself is in love with bodybuilding. He has been competing himself since the 1980s. He still trains clients every single day. He is still here training himself every single day. This does not happen on accident. This is the vision of somebody who understands bodybuilding and understands what the athletes need. Now, to use the gym, make sure you show up between 9:30 a.m. and 10 o'clock p.m. Up front, next to the desk, you will find the studio and the posing room. And this is the first full posing room we've seen in Japan so far, because you can actually see your back. You can move this around, position it where you need it to be, practice your rear lat spread. Are you coming to Japan on vacation? What do you envision yourself doing when you come here? Seeing temples, trying sushi? Do you picture yourself having the best workout of your entire life? Do you think that you're gonna find a location where you're gonna go home with more motivation than you've ever been filled with before? Because that's exactly what happened to me. I knew coming to Japan, I was gonna find gyms. And I know that bodybuilding and fitness is strong here, that it's loved here. But I never imagined I would find this. I never imagined I would walk into a location that totally embraces everything that I love so much. I am surprised, but so happy that I did find this place and that Guest Pass is able to show it to you. This is a place worth visiting all on its own. So whatever reason, whatever thoughts you had about coming to Japan, this is your new destination. This is why you're buying that plane ticket. This is why you're packing your bags. This is exactly what Guest Pass is all about. Finding these locations, showing them to you, and giving you the confidence to come here and get a lift in. You might never have known this gym existed, but now you do. And hopefully there's a check mark in your brain that this is a new bucket list to experience. I don't care who you are or where you come from. This is the type of place where you can grow, improve yourself, and become a new competitor. This is awesome. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to find. This is where we want to train. This has been my Guest Pass. This has been your Guest Pass. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for telling me that this gym exists. I'm gonna go catch a workout. I might not go back to the States. I might prepare for my next contest right here. I'll see you next time on Guest Pass. Keep training hard. Iron Family, I'm out. You are exactly what we look for when we travel the world. There are not a lot of people like you. There are not a lot of gyms like this. Thank you. Thank you for building this. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Guest Pass. Remember to use code ZMF to get the biggest discount on your Helimix shaker. Hey everyone, my name is David Ziegler. Today I'm going to introduce you to the Helimix.